Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we are going to do our dad's bank envelope ideas. So our first one is going to be our dad's bank envelope tuck and flip, and then the other one is a mini folio. I'm going to go ahead, this one is cut out of like file folder or cardstock, and these are both ones that I had in my stash, and I'm going to use them. Now remember, if you don't have a dad's bank envelope to match the journal that you're making, you can take one from one of the kits that you have, or from a freebie, and you can cut it out of one of the full sheet digitals and add that in. Okay, so I'm going to bring out the pages that I've already made, and we are going to add dad's tuck and flip to a page. Okay, dad's tuck and flip. So here I have my flip-flop. If we make this our tuck, that'll work. Okay, the other thing that we have is this one, and we could tuck and flip over the top of this map, and that one we could tuck this way. We could tuck, and the flip could be on the other side. So do we want to tuck and flip, or tuck? I'm gonna tuck and flip this way, okay? And I'm gonna do it on the map page. So our other thing that we put on that map page is our large pocket. So we're gonna go ahead and fold over that way. We're gonna fold it this way. So remember, you can pick up your freebies. The Dear Julie freebies are available in the Patreon in the public section. So patreon.com/DearJulieJulie, and that is my subscription service. Okay, so you can have a subscription to Dear Julie Julie if you wanted. I'm going to go ahead and add again some of the green that I've been adding throughout the journal, just to take away from some of this white space here. It's an easy add. Okay. And I need scrappy scraps for my scrappy notebook, so I'm not worried about having these great scraps. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll put that in here. Okay. So it's going to come across here. I'm going to go up this edge, around, down. I'm going to line it up on this one side. Okay. Line it up here. Line it up. So we're going to do this one for today's video, and then for tomorrow's video we will do the folio. Okay, that way the videos on the weekend are short. Just come in, pop in. Sunday videos are usually at 8:30, the premiere, and if we don't have enough people coming to the premieres on Sundays, then I'll just go ahead and let the Sunday video go. But meaning that I would just let it be there when you woke up. I'd go ahead and let it come out at 4 in the morning or something. But that means there's no premiere. So because it has a live chat, we need to make sure that I have somebody there, and a moderator that can make sure that everything is on the up and up. Okay, so this is going to come in here. I'm going to hold that down so that when I'm folding it, it folds, and then we're going to go ahead and glue that. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue on here and around the edge. Okay, there we go. So that is my flip. And this is my tuck. Okay. So, wanting to make sure it fits, we'll go ahead and we'll put our glue on here and then across here. Okay, go ahead and line it up. Flip it over. Okay, there's my tuck. So, there's my tuck. There's my flip. Now this ends up being a pretty substantial piece, so I'm going to want to add something here to help with the stability of this page. It could be a top tuck would help. Okay, so yeah, so you saw I need stability on one of the other things too. But this will open and then something can go inside here, okay, and here. Okay, so we need our mixed media for this, and I think what I want for this is going to be, see, it's kind of cool that we did the mixed media all together. With the other, when I did the other one. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the mixed media, but first, because the mixed media is going to be messy, I'm going to use, Big Mama has claimed this paper again. She's like, dibs. She likes these papers. Okay, I'm going to put a gold edge around this with the pen. Okay, I'm going to use the, just carefully. Okay, so there's my gold pen. That's thing number one. I'm going to add lace. Okay, if I add lace to this, then it can come into that. It'll be okay. Okay, if I added lace on the other side, then not so much. Okay, so we're leaving for a movie. I wish. No, we're leaving for a meeting in a few minutes. So I'm trying to get as much of this done before we go to the meeting. So are you enjoying being able to use all the things from your, anything you want from your stash? So there's a lace. Okay, again, we'll be adding something to get that stability. See how that gives you stability there? Yeah, so we'll be adding that for stability. Okay, still working on this tuck and flip that we used a Dad's Bank envelope to be making. We're going to just add some things to this that will help to finish it off, and it will give us our 3 things. I'm going to start with putting down some glue and adding a piece of the wallpaper. Okay, so this is a wallpaper from a wallpaper border. Okay, so we have lace wallpaper. I'm going to add this die cut down here. That's going to extend the pocket a little bit for the tuck, but it's also going to make another little tuck that we'll be able to just tuck something little in. Okay. Okay, there. So be able to just put something little in there. Okay, so that is our 3 things, but we're going to go ahead and come over here, and similar to like what we do with the tickets, I'm going to go ahead and add some book page. So I'm going to add book page down here to this corner, and add book page up here to this corner. It's just, and I really like to use the permanent glue stick, but I'm out of that, so we're going to use our Tombow Mono liquid glue. And so we'll add 1 to the bottom right, 1 to the bottom top left, so it gives you a great start for a base. I mean, this is something you could do and go through and do on all your bases. Now, the other thing we need to do is we do need to add some mixed media to this. But first, I want to add just a little piece of this here. It can come off the edge. I want to come up. Okay, so that is the drywall tape. I'm going to add a piece of that up here. So we've added a foundation. Okay, I'm going to pull this down. So I can cut along there. Okay, there we go. Then I had gone through and cut things up that were not we talked about needing something, that this needs to be thicker, to be up here. And I'll grab a couple of pages. It's the only book that I had out, so we'll use that. Okay. This, remember we talked about needing this back page to be stronger, okay? And this is how I'm going to make it stronger, by adding a top tuck. But just the single paper was not going to be strong enough. And I was going to layer it. Let's see how that does. See? Much better than that. Okay? So, just a little FYI, if you've got a page that is floppy, strengthen it with a belly band, pocket, or a top tuck. Oh, I want that. Okay. And again, the book page. And we'll add this also. That'll bring it all the way over to the edge. Let's see, okay. So that's what we've got there. Okay, so for our mixed media, I'm gonna add wax effects, which you guys know is one of my favorite things to add. And you can add it with a brush. I'm going to add it with my finger. I'm going to add it to this one. It takes like 24 hours to dry. This one is the Aged Beeswax. It is by Decorative. I got mine from Spectrum Art Creations. It's just going to age our picture back here. A lot of times I like to use it on the transition. Whoop, I don't want it on there. Okay, so I'm just wanting it to look old. And it does. Okay, so one of the, like I said, I like to use it sometimes on the transition, so where it goes from here to this. If you remember, I used this when I did those doodle pages when I was taking that art class. Okay, so it just gives you a different, it's different than using ink. Okay, so that's my, remember each of our elements this time we're adding some type of mixed media to it. You can do the same thing on all of them, but would really like to see you try using your different things that you have in your stash. So let's go ahead and do the transition on this also. Okay, so my tuck, and this is my main thing for this time. Okay, my tuck and flip. Okay, and we've added the pages, the drywall tape, the lace, the wallpaper, the die cut. And now we have added our mixed media, and we chose to use I chose to use the Deco Wax Effects from Deco Art in Aged Beeswax. Translucent layering acrylic is what it is. Okay, again, it takes 24 hours for it to dry, so I'll be setting it like this and letting it dry. And so yeah, so there we go. I have my tuck and flip. It's made out of a Dad's Bank envelope. Remember, you can use a Friday freebie Dad's Bank envelope and then cut it out of one of the full page pages from the digital kits that you have chosen, and to get your if the freebie isn't going to work itself, use the freebie as a template. Find something to celebrate every day. I hope you're having a wonderful and safe 4th of July weekend, and I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.